Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to do today 4 different exercises, and that's it, because it's going to be the challenge for today, right? So let's come up in all 4. Fingers pointed forward, your both knees hip width apart, shoulders gliding down towards the hip, elongate your neck area and look far off your mat. Try to feel the lift from the center, so draw the abdominals in and up, okay? Now, we're going to do 10 of this. But we're going to try to not shift and move the body too much. So from this position here that we are in, we're going to go down with your forearm. Okay? And then we're going to come back up. So try to have very little movement on your whole body as you push yourself straight up. I'm going to do 5 leading with my right arm and then 5 leading with my left. So I've done 1. So breathing in as you go down. And I'm going to breathe out as you come up. Right, and go 3 down and 3 up. So the goal is try to avoid doing any twisting or any too much of shifting of the upper body. So keeping your abdominals really tight throughout the movement, feeling your abdominal muscle firing up, getting the arms work and the upper back region. I'll do 1 more. 5. I think it's 5 or 6. Alright, now my leading arm is going to switch over to my left. So I'm going to go down on my forearm. On the breath in. On the breath out. Left arm leading up. Down. Push. Third movement. And up. 4. Last one. 5 and up. Okay, so that's exercise and challenge number 1. Moving on to the next set of exercise. If your wrist gets so quite easy and you get tired, just shake it up, move it up a little bit. The next one, you placing your arms following the width of your mat. Alright, keep the shoulders sitting directly above your shoulders. Sorry, shoulders directly above your wrist. When you are ready, straighten your legs back out. Come into like a high push-up position. Try to not shift your weight back. So the shoulder stays directly above your wrist and all your 10 fingers pointed forward. Okay? Now, we're going to try to make sure the back doesn't arch this way. We're going to pull the abdominals in, tuck the buttocks in slightly, strong with the arms. And we're going to go right leg open, all outside of the mat. Left leg open outside the mat, then left leg come back in, and then the other leg comes back in. So you're going to try to keep yourself as still as possible as you do the movement. You're going to go 5 leading with the right, and then 5 leading with the left. 1 more. 4, 5. If you can continue straight away with the left, do that. Do not take a break. 2, 3, 4. No movement. Try to stay as steady as you can. 5. And rest it back down. Okay? And sing it down. Good. Third challenge or third exercise. Then come sideways. You know this exercise, we work with the side. And from here, I'm going to have the hands up. 5 again. Both leg lifts up. You're going to hold it up here. And on the exhale, you're going to bring it down. 5 times again. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to lift it up and bring the bottom leg to touch the top leg. And then back down. Lift. And click. 4. And click. Lift both legs up. 5 and click. That's what we're going to do. Trying to bring the heel to touch the other leg. I can't touch the other feet or the other leg, so that's what I'm going to do. Switching over to the other side. So straight out, try to balance your thigh bone, hands forward for support, or hands up. You're lifting both legs up, and then you're trying to bring the bottom leg to touch the top leg. Okay? And go. 2, and lift. Lift both legs off and then bring the bottom leg to touch. 2 more. 4, up. 1 more. 5, up. And rest it down. Last exercise. Now the last exercise, you're going to come down, belly down on the mat. Palms in front of you. At the chest side, feet flat down. The toes are heavy on the mat. Both legs hip width apart. Keep your head and the back of the neck nice and straight. Now on the breath in, push yourself up just a little bit to where you think that if you take your hands off, you should be able to hold yourself. Extend and stretch your both arms straight out in front of you. Swing your hands to the back. Lift up. Bring the hand forward. And then back down to the mat. Alright, so push the body up. Palms up and stretch your palms straight out in front of you. Swing your hands back. Lift up a little bit more. Now try to hold this lift. Try not to go down. Hold that lift. Bring your arm forward. And bend the elbows. And down. And here we go again. Breathing up. And push your hands out. Breathe out. Swing the hands back. Lift up. Breathe in. Swing the hands back. Forward. And breathe out. Go down. Hold 1. Up. Reach. Exhale. Pull back. Inhale forward. And exhale down. Go again. Up. 5. Reach. Exhale. Pull back. Forward. There's a lot of upper body work here. Exhale down. Up. Stretch. Swing back. Squeeze the middle back in. You're going to feel the middle back and the lower back doing the work. Even your back shoulders, okay? Up. Stretch, swing back. Forward. Pull back and down. You've got 2 more. Inhale. Up. Stretch. Swing back. Forward. And back down. Last one. Up. Lift. Push. Swing it back. Swing it forward. And down. So try to achieve 10 with this. If you think you're comfortable with just 8, stick with 8. If you're comfortable with 5, stick with 5. Sitting down into the child pose. Okay, I'm just going to throw in one last exercise. Curl your toes right under, straighten up. I'm going to get you to try to walk your hands back, trying to bring the heel down to the ground and hold it there. You're going to push to as far as you can feel the calf stretch and the hamstring. And then we're going to walk back forward into the push-up. We're going to do this 5 times. Alright, now when you're ready, push back, 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 back till you feel the calf, hamstring. You can even bend your knees if you want to, but the goal is to keep your spine straight. Walking forward again. Hold it. As long as you can. Take it back again. Exhaling. Holding. Feel the stretch. Keep the weight balance on the heel and the ball of your feet. Forward again. As long as you can in this plank position. 2 more. Hold. And let's take it up forward. Holding. Last one, into the 5th one. Holding back. Holding it here. And this is the last one. We're going to try to hold it as long as you can. Feel the calf. Feel the hamstring. Move the hands onto the top of the knees. And then straighten the body up nice and slowly. Come back sitting down on the mat. Both legs to the side. You're going to grab your feet, ankle, or the shin. Pull the leg back into your front thigh stretch. Stay on this movement here so you get a nice good stretch of the front part of your thigh. Okay? Now we bring the leg back in. You're going to try to grab at the ball of your feet right to your toes and straighten the leg up. Holding that stretch. Open the chest up. Once again, you can do this, rest on your forearm, or you can do the same movement with the front thigh. And this exercise, lying flat down. Okay? So this is lying flat down so the spine stays straight throughout the movement. You can anchor yourself up onto your forearm, lifting the upper body up. So you have two choices with the stretch. And release the leg back down and release. Switching over to the other side. Swivel over. So if I'm going to start straight away, I can go straight down to the mat, both knees bend, grab the feet, ankle the shin, pull the leg back. Same thing, propped up on your forearm. Holding the stretch. So this is a front thigh stretch. Holding the stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds if you can. And then bring the leg back in, forward, bring the leg forward, grab either the toes or from the ball of your feet and straighten up to as far as you can go. Okay, holding that stretch. So this is more of an inner thigh stretch. A little bit of the hamstring, but more of the inner thigh. Keep the chest open throughout the stretch. And release it back down nice and slowly. Okay, I'm going to get you turned around. I'm going to get you to come up on your forearm. Lift the upper body up this way. Hold that stretch. Think of lifting. Alright, you want to feel that lift. Shoulder blades is gliding down towards the hip and you're kind of like in a rested position of this way. You're allowing your spine to come actually into an extension. Alright. This is because we are always in a flexion position, so it's good to stay for a little bit in this position. Stay as long as you can. Feel the stretch on the front part of the body, which is the abdominal region. Alright, and then when you're done, chest down, push yourself back up to the last stretch with the child pose. Open your knees slightly apart, sit back, and come into the stretch. Rolling it back. Hold that stretch for a bit. Allowing the body to sink and relax. Alright, stay and do a few breaths here. Take your time, and when you're ready, come up nice and slowly. Alright, so that's all for today, and have a great